It's our last morning here in Waikiki, and I'm about to catch my first Uber ever in Hawaii. It is 6:16 a.m. Sunset or sunrise happens pretty soon, so we're gonna go up to Diamond Head, do the crater hike, and get some views. All right, that was really quick. Uber came very fast. It is 6:25 a.m. Made it to our Jeep.
Another one. It was just like ours.
Jeep is so great. It's only $1 if you walk in. I think it's $5 if you drive in. And parking lot's already pretty full, so I think a lot of people have the same idea of do this before the sun comes up.
Good morning.
Morning. So we made it, and I think we made it in about 30 minutes, and it was really just because of a bit of a hold up by the staircase. A lot of people coming down as we're going up, so a lot of people actually did make it here exactly for sunrise, which is entirely possible if you start at maybe like 5:30.
Yeah, it's too crowded at sunrise. If you thought you can escape the crowds, you cannot. You gotta sneak in the nighttime to do that if you want.
Yeah.
But it's quite nice, and the temperature is better. These are the thorns you were telling me about.
Yeah, so these thorns actually fall off, and a lot of times, like when you're walking on the beach or something, like they'll get stuck in your shoes, and they're so big that you'll feel it, and you'll be like, something is in my shoe, and it's one of those.
So this is the bunker right here, where they coated it with cement, and down there you can observe.
I see these lockouts from the top.
I'm guessing they have better ways of
Super low.
Yeah.
Man, look at this. Yeah, I wonder how much this is falling apart right now.
Yeah, it's cement. They coated the rock to prevent erosion, I'm guessing.
But yeah, down here is Kapiolani Park. It is adjacent to the zoo, so Honolulu Zoo is again on this side somewhere. And then down there is the aquarium. And so if you're ever staying in Waikiki and you really want a nice walk, you can either walk all the way to Diamond Head and then do the Diamond Head hike, or you can actually walk along the beach and then just go along Kapiolani Park and then just take like this road here that follows the beach, and then you'll see lots of these big houses. There's someone biking right there, and it's a really great road because it gives you just a really nice beach view. And then it curves along the side of Diamond Head, and then it keeps going, eventually turns into a highway. But that is part of the Honolulu Marathon route. At least it was when I did it, and I'm not sure if they change it at all, but it's a really nice walking, running, biking route. Really great to do. I used to train on it before I did the marathon, and that really helped. So you can actually go like 18 plus miles round trip if you continue going down that highway. Down with the hike, we're actually at the bottom now, but we've seen at least 3 fire trucks going up. Looks like there might be an accident. Hopefully nobody fell off. Hopefully it's not serious, but that is the thing. It's like you do have to be careful. Even though it is relatively easy, there's lots of people who do it. It can be dangerous and you can fall. And so yeah, be careful. But on the bottom here, there's a really nice exercise park, an outdoor gym. And we're supposed to get one in our neighborhood, or close to our neighborhood in Seattle soon, so I love that this is becoming a thing. But it's actually called the Brian Clay Exercise Park, and I know this guy. His younger brother was on my cross-country team, and so Brian Clay was, it says right here, he was one of the athletes in the decathlon, so he actually won the gold medal at the Olympics. And so pretty cool to see that and be like, yes, I still have local ties here even though I've been away for a long time. So on our way down, we had to stop and get some kava because there is a really cool place here called the Cove. And they have a big food menu, smoothies, coffee, but they also have kava. And it was my first time ever having kava here. I'd never known about it. You had to tell me about it.
Me too, actually. I came up here the first time 11 years ago. Which is funny because you're the one that grew up here.
Yeah, but it's not a thing, I guess. Or at least it wasn't among people I knew.
I guess I'm more into the herbs.
The herbs. Yes, but it's so good. It's like ice cold. And my lips are already numb.
Yeah,
I
this
can't
one is
even
strong
feel my
and
lips.
fresh.
And it doesn't taste bad.
No.
We've actually had really good kava on this trip. Because we had some in Florida, twice actually. Twice in Florida. And the problem is you need it fresh. Otherwise, because we actually looked into this, we're like, how can we transport this? And the only way to do it is through powder, but the powder is just, it tastes sandy, gritty, it's like gross.
I really don't like it.
But here it's like, oh.
This tastes so much better.
So good. It hits you right away.
First time I bought it, they told me they get it from Big Island. And Big Island has some fresh one, but it also said on the plaque it imports from Fiji. But kava is great. If you don't know what it is, it's a root, and it's interesting because the feeling you get is somewhere in between alcohol and cannabis. It's like it makes you calm, relaxed, but also talkative and social. So it has some of the benefits of both, and not the drawbacks of either.
And it's completely legal.
Yeah.
There are some kava candies that I found on Amazon that can have a sort of similar effect.
I remember now.
Yeah, like they numb your mouth really quickly, but they do kind of relax you, and again, totally legal. Easy to come by. But now we're actually at Waikiki School. So right at the base of Diamond Head. And also the zoo is coming up on our right, Honolulu Zoo. And then big park, this is Kapiolani Park. If we want, there's actually a really nice beach on that side. So you were actually asking me earlier if people that live here actually go to Waikiki, and no, we really don't. The only time you do is if you have like a special occasion, someone's getting married, or you have like a conference or something like that. But if we do come to this area, we tend to come to this side, closer to Diamond Head. Not to go to Diamond Head necessarily, even though there were a lot of local people running and training on it, but to go to the zoo, to go to Kapiolani Park, because it's a huge park. There's also the Waikiki Shell, I think it's still called that. A big event space, outdoor event space. They have a lot of concerts and festivals there. And also there's beach access. It's a little bit easier because of the park. You can park here. I think it's mostly free parking still, and walk over to the beach and enjoy it on this side without having to compete or pay for Waikiki parking. So that's a little tip. If you're here, not staying in Waikiki and you happen to have a vehicle, just come down to the park and go to the beach on this side.